Is YouTube dead or dying? I thought I should make a video about this because, as you know, my opinion is the most important opinion, so you gotta know what I want to say. Also, real quick, before we start the video, I have a Discord. It's linked in my description. It's also linked in my channel. Join it if you want to, I don't know, mention future videos I should make or anything really. Just I have a Discord now, just so you know. And finally, if you like the video, make sure to like and subscribe. If you don't like it, if you think my opinions are trash, dislike, unsubscribe. I mean, I only have 6 subscribers, so I doubt any of the OG, the Sinister Six is gonna be unsubscribing. But subscribe and then unsubscribe so that you can hate or whatever. So I'm taking up a lot of time. Here's the video. I'll be switching between why YouTube is dying and why it isn't. I'll be introducing a problem, and if I can, I'll also be attempting to introduce a solution. Not all the solutions are equal, and not all problems have a solution, but that's the way we'll be doing it. I thought about naming all the problems first and then the solutions, but I think the best way to do this, problem, solution for it, problem, solution for it, and we'll go from there. I'm also going to be ranking the problems in how bad I think they're going to affect YouTube and affect viewers, just the community as a whole. So number 1 is going to be, the least effective, and the last thing I mention is, of course, going to be the most effective, the thing I think is going to shake the platform the most. Coming in at the least bad problem, I guess, is old creators are leaving, quitting, taking breaks. Game Theory just now, Meat Canyon, Anthro a while ago. And while it's not necessarily new for creators to quit, lots of big creators are quitting very rapidly, and that could cause a lot of concern. That could be, an end of YouTube if all these massive creators stop bringing in the views because they quit. Where do these viewers go to? And I come in with a solution. Not really a solution. I think this one is just going to solve itself. 1, not everyone's quitting. Just because there's a lot of big YouTubers, there's hundreds of thousands actually, of massive YouTubers who are not quitting, who are continuing to push out content. But of course, in the back of our minds, we know at some point they're going to quit as well. And that's where new creators come in. I think new creators are going to come in and take the roles of the old creators. It's sort of like passing on the baton, or whatever euphemism you want to use, because many creatives who grew up on YouTube are, of the age to begin creating content, or they've already been making content since they were kids. Coming up now, I've seen a lot of them. They're already popular. They're not as big as some of the established creators we know. They're not in the million subscriber count, but they are growing, 100K subscribers, 200K, 500,000. They're growing, and they're filling in this role for new and old viewers that are no longer able to watch the creators they did watch. For example, let's just say Game Theory. And of course, the Game Theory channel is going to keep running because he has a whole team and stuff. But let's just say he actually completely, stops the channel, no more uploads. New creators would come in and fill in that Theory niche. And so I just don't think that these old creators leaving are going to be too much of a problem, unless, of course, the viewers decide to completely stop watching YouTube, which I find unlikely, but what do I know? Problem number 2, the boundary of getting into YouTube. So I'm probably going to sound crazy because, oh, anyone can just grab a phone and start recording, which is totally true. But you'll notice these large content creators have massive teams. They have thumbnail creators, 5 editors, 10 scriptwriters, just insane amounts. Mr. Beast, I think, has like over 200 employees working on his channel, and of course he's like the biggest example. But all these other creators have these massive teams that let them make like this highly edited, polished content. And the solution, I think, is another thing that is just sort of solving itself. I don't know if I'm the only one that's seeing this, but I've seen some people praising smaller creators or less edited content because it seems like people are growing tired of highly edited slop. And when I say slop, I don't mean like the video is bad. I think that a lot of modern videos are, some of the best content on the platform. But what it is, everyone's learned the tricks. All these highly paid editors are doing very similar things, which makes a lot of videos feel incredibly similar. They're all the same. So these people who are like by themselves, I think this is also tying back to the first problem of old creators leaving and new creators coming in. I think these new creators are going to thrive because people are looking for more, quote unquote real content. Problem number 3. YouTube is pushing new policies people don't like ad blockers, COPPA. I can't think of something else off the top of my head, but I'm sure there are other policies that have been pushed that people are unhappy with, that YouTube sometimes rolls back, sometimes keep pushing forward with, and unfortunately, there's not really a solution to this. I think we just have to go is what it is and hope that YouTube doesn't decide to self-destruct, which I don't think they will, but this is one of those things that we just can't really fix unless we get like a large group of people maybe to petition or talk to someone at YouTube, but YouTube's notoriously hard to get in contact with, so I just don't think that their new policies will be able to be changed by us, especially since they do everything for, the shareholders and such. So they'll always be looking to earn more money and not necessarily make a better platform. You may notice that all of these problems seem to sort of tie into each other, and you'd be correct. I just thought I would break all these problems down into different sections instead of just being like, oh, YouTube has a problem. I tried to break it down and find solutions, and you'll notice this with the next part, YouTube pushing policies. Here's the next problem. For You page feels less watchable. A lot of people, are scrolling through their For You page for 10, 15, even 20 minutes trying to find a video they want to watch. They're being recommended content they're not interested in. They don't want to watch. They say, I'm not interested in this. They click the little 3 dots, say, I don't want to watch this. Doesn't matter. They continually get recommended things they do not want to watch. And I think that the For You page will get better as just over time. And maybe I'm optimistic because I have seen some videos talking about how the For You page algorithm is just different, promoting smaller creators. But I think that as we see these smaller creators, these new people coming in, as they grow big, get popular, I think the For You page will increase in quality as we slowly sift through, I guess, the quote-unquote bad apples. Not that anyone making content is like a bad apple, but of course some content will have a smaller audience. Problem 5. Shorts. YouTube Shorts. Long-form content is just less popular. With TikTok, well, I mean, that's all really YouTube Shorts is. It's supposed to be a rival to TikTok. But really my only thought here is, one, creators are making money from it. It's unfortunate that a lot of creators are having to create shorts. Really, only upside is that hopefully, making shorts income, and you can actually promote videos in your shorts. You could put long-form videos, so maybe that could get people to watch your long-form videos. I don't really know what would make this better. It seems that YouTube is just going to be more favorable towards shorts forever. And I think that's just an is what it is, as lots of people prefer to just scroll on the shorts instead of searching for a video, especially with the For You page as it is. You see, I'm coming back to how all of these are tied together. Why would someone sit and look through their For You page for 20 minutes when they could look at their For You page on YouTube Shorts and just swipe and be able to get the content they want? Next up, and this is what I think is the biggest plague, AI creators. I don't think people are going to be able to keep up with it, especially with shorts. I've seen this surge of AI content on TikTok and YouTube Shorts, and not even just shorts, but long form content as well, of AI summarizing movies, talking about business, just so many things AI is doing. And of course, it's not the best quality of content, but it still gets thousands and more than thousands, hundreds of thousands of views, and they're able to pump out content. The problem is humans won't be able to really keep up. I think this is probably the most likely thing to make YouTube sort of implode, I suppose, is that AI creators will be able to create, not amazing content, but good enough, and that's all it takes. But really, I think the shining silver lining, or whatever you would call it, I think it's silver lining, is that AI can be a tool that genuine creators can use in conjunction with themselves to be better than any channel that just uses AI to pump out content. And of course, there's I'm fairly sure there's a large margin of people, maybe margin, group, swell, ocean, I don't know, of people that don't like AI, don't want to watch AI generated content, and if something is flagged as AI, there's a large group of people who will not watch it. So I think that those two things are great. Another solution, of course, people have to clarify that their videos are made with AI or use AI in them. And hopefully YouTube is able to implement that somehow. And yeah, I think that's all the problems with YouTube. Well, okay, not all the problems. Of course, there's more. But I think these are some of the prevalent problems right now that's on everyone's mind. And those are my thoughts about it. Once again, if you enjoyed the video, if you're still watching, I have a Discord. I know I'm saying it again. You're probably like, oh, fucking ads. But yeah, I have a Discord if you want to check it out. Have a good one.